Because if you do your research, 10 times out of 10, you would not vote for Democrats.
Exactly.
I guarantee you, if you do your research on most of these Democrats, 10 times out of 10, you won't even vote for them.
Joe Biden said they don't know how to use a computer, so they're
yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to register, know how to get online to determine how to get in line.
Black people, wake up.
Hey,
wake up.
It ain't gonna happen.
No.
I done gave up. You talking to a brick wall.
Joe Biden literally said black people don't know how to use a computer.
Yeah.
You mother. And what did Charles Barkley say if he see a black Trump supporter with a shirt with a Trump shirt on? He gonna punch him.
Yeah, he trying to get two to the chest doing that.
This dude say Charles with a T. I'm Charles Barkley. Thump the porter out there with a mugshot on.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad. We back again with the Black Anomaly Rising channel. So I gotta talk to y'all about Charles Barkley, failed talk show host apparently because he had this late night show. It's kind of sad that you got people like Charles Barkley and Gayle King on their late night show. They're trying to do their thing. Okay, they tried to put some minorities in the late night spot. Okay, a lot of people tried this. Y'all remember the Monique show from a long time ago, somewhere in the 2000s. I'm pretty sure that show was on. There's probably some others that I can't really remember right now because I don't watch that many late shows. But there's really not too many of them where you see like just some black folks just getting up there and just talking about issues and having a lot of people really want to tune in and watch at that late hour. But instead you got people like Jimmy Kimmel for some reason, Steve Colbert, right? People like this who get all the attention, right? So unfortunately for them, I don't have really an issue with Gayle necessarily, but Charles Barkley, a lot of people, including me, kind of got beef with him. So we're kind of happy to see his show fail, to be honest with you. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all a clip from that so you can see for yourself.
We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We have to say this is our last show of our limited series. I know, didn't you think time fly by? We've been on like 6 months. Didn't it fly by for you?
It flew by. Titus is the most annoying little man in the world.
If you haven't noticed, your love language is really putting people down, right?
That's what you do.
Well, I will say this. I have loved working with you, and something tells me, Charles, this will not be the last, just saying, this will not be the last time that we're working together. I'm excited for you. We will see you the next time whenever we see you. Thanks so much for being with us for the past 6 months.
Oh, there it is. So as you can see, they're gone, they're done, and they're over here sulking. Well, we hope the show can come back. Fools. That show is not coming back, man. You had no ratings. Nobody was watching. Okay, I got an article real quick. I'm going to go over like literally just the intro because I want to get to probably what is easily the funniest part of this video. Okay, it says CNN axes Charles Barkley and Gayle King weekly show King Charles after 6 months. Okay, I'm surprised. It's like I didn't even know it was on for that long, to be honest with you. It says the CNN weekly primetime talk show co-hosted by basketball loudmouth, hell, you can say that again, Charles Barkley and CBS morning star Gayle King has ended a 6-month run that failed to produce ratings. The weekly call-in show King Charles, which aired at 10 p.m., okay, a lot of people go to sleep by that time, Eastern time on Wednesday nights, failed to generate more viewers than reruns of sitcoms like Friends, Friends and South Park. That would explain. You ever notice you turn to, this one thing I seen that kind of always perplexed me. You see cops. Like, I remember these had all these marathons of cops. They used to show cops all freaking day and all night on some network. I don't remember which one it was. And I'm like, dang, is cops get that many people just mindlessly watching cops just beat the hell out of people? It's pretty hilarious. It says it was the lowest rated primetime weeknight series debut for CNN in at least a decade. That's horrific, by the way, according to Nielsen. When the show launched in November, CNN said it planned to air it through the early spring. Okay, well, technically they did what they said they were going to. Sounds like a miserable failure to me, you know, so I guess Charles Barkley is going to have to start his new career out here punching people in the chest who he sees wearing the Trump mugshot shirt like he said he was going to do. But without belaboring that point too much, I want to get into this straight roasting session. So the Hodge Twins, for those who don't know, the Hodge Twins, I played a clip of them at the beginning of this video. So these guys, I used to listen to them like a long time ago. I used to watch the Hodge Twins. And I thought they were hilarious. I've been watching them for maybe like 10 years or something. It's been like a really long time. And they literally came out as conservative. And when they did, I kind of stopped watching them. I was like, I mean, they were talking really, really bad about a lot of Democrats. At the time, I was a Democrat. So trust and believe, I understand how people feel. They see like a channel like mine or others, and they're like, well, you know, this guy's just basically crapping on Democrats on the daily. But it's a reason for that. It's not really so much about the voters. It's like a little bit of the voters, but it's more so the politicians in the news media, because things are a lot different than they were at one point. Now, the politicians and news media have gone totally bananas. It was never like this. You go back far enough, the Democrats and Republicans were effectively cut from the same cloth. Like, they're very, very similar. But nowadays, there's really like a far left. They keep acting like there's this far right and alt-right and MAGA extremists and stuff. No, the far left is gone totally bananas. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the Hodge Twins having a conversation with, I forget this guy's name, Terrence Williams, about Charles Barkley, and they roast the hell out of him.
Over 90% of blacks vote Democrat, but I think they lost about 10% of that. It's dropping towards around 80%.
Yeah.
It's still 80% is still crazy for any one Democrat to vote for one political party. But 10%, if this is true, Trump should win in a landslide.
Yeah. But 80%, man.
And to be honest, there may be a lot of people who don't get out there and vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that very common amongst black voters. If they don't like their person they're voting for, they just won't go out and vote.
Yeah.
Because they won't vote for a Republican.
They would never vote for a Republican.
Like Charles Barkley, he said that.
Yeah. At least they won't show up.
And what did Charles Barkley say if he see a black Trump supporter with a shirt with a Trump shirt on? He gonna punch him.
Yeah, he's trying to get two to the chest doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure
you going up to a person who believes in the Second Amendment because you don't like freedom of speech anymore.
Yeah.
You're gonna get two to the chest, and you might get two to the nuts too to finish you off.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane.
And you know why he got that show?
Oh, he has a show?
Yeah, he's got a show with what's the name?
Gayle King.
Gayle King. They call it King Charles. When you saw that clip, he was on that show.
Oh, I thought she was interviewing him.
Nope. They have a show. It's called King Charles.
Yeah.
Wow.
After Gayle King and Charles Barkley.
I would love to go on that show and debate with Charles Barkley. And
it's a little too late to do that now, isn't it? So obviously this was filmed prior to the news coming out about the show basically being canceled and them effectively airing the last episode of it. They're trying to get some real programming on there that's actually going to earn them some revenue, get people watching, get eyeballs on the screen. Okay, maybe if y'all would have brought Terrence on there, maybe the Hodge Twins, hell, maybe even me, we could have actually got some ratings going. But Charles Barkley getting up there and talking about punching people, I mean, even though that kind of did go viral, I mean, that's like one thing. You know, Gayle King, in my opinion, Gayle King low-key might have been able to do something like by herself that was better. Maybe with a different co-host, but Charles Barkley just wasn't it.
Oh, ignorant too, so it'd be easy debate.
You know what?
He can barely talk.
Yeah.
I'm Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
I'm Charles Barkley.
What?
This dude say Charles with a T. I'm Charles Barkley.
Oh my God.
Boy, man.
I'm Charles Barkley.
That's a country
I bet not
Negro
see
slang.
no Trump supporter out there with a Trump supporter out there with a mugshot on, shirt on. I'm gonna punch him in the face. He said face with a pin. I'm gonna punch him in the face. You gonna punch him in the face?
What the hell?
Yeah. Didn't he say that? I think he said that he was drunk one night. He was talking about if you don't drink Bud Light.
Man.
Yeah, Charles Barkley about the dumbest.
But the reason why he's got that show is election time, and you know how Democrats are losing blacks.
Yeah.
So they say, how we're going to garner up the black community to go out and vote. That's the only reason why he's got that show.
Yeah,
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
He gon'
Do it again? What Charles do?
I'm Charles Barkley. And after any Trump support out there, I'm gonna punch him in the face. No, Gayle King, I ain't playing Gayle King. I ain't playing. No, I'm saying because I would have walked out of that building once that man said that.
This is too much.
That damn Charles Barkley, man.
When he started talking
God.
politics,
Yeah.
he gives good takes, but as soon as he switched to politics, he just
Yeah.
goes out the window.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Charles is a
It's
dummy.
kind of like what's his name? Stephen A. Smith. You know, it's kind of funny because you can even kind of slowly see the deprogramming like start to kind of kick in, but he's like, no, I have to support the Democrats. That's basically what's happening. And that's what happens to a lot of people. It's like it's like the Democrat failures are undeniable, but they're like, man, I don't know, MAGA extremism. It's like they're having a short circuit. It just doesn't register in their brain. Something goes wrong. The liberal media programming was extremely effective. That's really the only explanation that I have for it. They're not mentally strong enough, and effectively, this is mainly black people that this impacts because they're the main ones who vote at such a strong just volume or strong percentage for Democrats, still mentally enslaved. So many people are offended by that, but it is factual. And I think that people need to hear it so they can actually think about it. Go home and rant about it and talk about it and know that guy's so stupid, whatever. But think about it some more. And think about what that means if you always supporting the same party no matter what, including throughout all their failures. You're loyal to them, but they're not loyal to you. Think about it.
I told I put you in the face. Pump supporters. No, I would have walked on that man.
Yeah.
Gail, come
Hey,
on, Tom. Anyway,
Any other person who said that, they fired
right,
immediately.
right.
It's that damn liberal privilege they got, man. Here dude is actually condoning abuse and just trampling on people's freedom of speech, condoning
Right.
violence, and he still has a job.
Exactly.
I mean, well, it didn't last long, as you can see. The claim is that this was something that they had set up that was intended to go roughly the amount of time that it did. But I think obviously if it would have did well, they would have wanted to keep it going. So it seems like they kind of gave it a test run, wasn't working. Now they're moving on.
Imagine if they brought on Kevin Sorbo on Fox News, and he said, "If I see a Biden supporter with a shirt on, I'm gonna punch him in the face."
Can you imagine a white dude going up to man? If I see a black dude wearing a Martin Luther King shirt or Obama shirt, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Right, exactly.
Man, it'd be outrage.
Man, the amount of
You know
people
what?
talking about MAGA extremism will be off the charts.
A white guy could go punch a black Trump supporter wearing a Trump shirt and a Trump hat. They will praise him.
Yeah, you get commended. Shit, hey, it'd be like Trump supporter met his fate. He was spreading hate. He's walking down the street with that racist son of a bitch on his shirt, and some Biden supporters stood up for freedom and our democracy. That's how they would spend it.
It's not just a spin. That's how a lot of weirdos think. You know, there's like a whole series of videos that there's endless amounts of them about people that were attacked for wearing a MAGA hat. Endless. Like, it's all over YouTube. It's all over Twitter. People attack wearing MAGA hats and MAGA shirts, demonstrated any type of support for Trump, especially black people who did it. They get the most hate from everybody. Not just from other black people, but from white people, black people. Everybody just hates anybody who supports Trump. And if you black, they're like, you damn in. Who told you that you could do something different? Stop trying to think and just be a monolith. Just follow all the other black people right off the cliff where we want you. Put them chains back on. That's what they want you to do. But my answer is no. All right, guys. Apparently that was the end of that clip. I don't pre-watch these, so I didn't know. But anyway, guys, look, I hope y'all enjoyed. In my opinion, that's what Charles Barkley gets. You know, obviously people are going to be roasting him for his show being a failure. Not like he's the only person like in the whole world who's ever had a show that didn't really get good ratings. There could be other reasons why it didn't get good ratings besides the fact that he wasn't particularly entertaining. You know, Gayle King, she's entertaining. I'd love to have her back on the TV. Charles Barkley, he just need to do like sports commentary or something because I don't think politics is for him. That's just my take on it. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. No, Girl King, I ain't playing Girl King. I ain't playing, no.